Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right. Good evening. Welcome to All Saints Day or All Hallows Day or however you celebrate it. It is November 1st. Halloween is over. Spooktober has ended. We concluded it last night with some of, oh hell, I forgot his name again. 1 second here. We streamed the Strange Town or Anthology of the Killer series last night by Garment District, aka the Catamites. We got through about 5 of those out of 9, so one day we're going to come back to those. Hey, Rob. Oh man, good. Excellent. I love introducing new games here. So, let me just recap why we're streaming tonight, because this is a work night for me. I should be going to bed here soon, but tradition dictates I stream on All Saints Day and All Souls Day. And it's not for a theological reason or anything like that. It's more of a kind of like just a good reset for the year. It's a good day of quiet meditation after what's normally a pretty hectic or chaotic evening. And it's a good day for reflection, you know. All Saints Day is for remembering those lost throughout the year, as well as All Souls Day, which is also Dias de los Muertos in Mexico, Day of the Dead, where you leave a place open for your family and think of lost relatives. So, I like to stream on these days. I like to do something kind of more quiet, meditative, you know. And that kind of encapsulates into... I was kind of having a hard time trying to figure out what I should stream today. I've got a few things lined up from Game Jolt and Itch. I didn't want to stream like an action game. I didn't want to do anything intense or really violent or that kind of thing, really action-packed or like adrenaline pumping. And also didn't really want to do anything emotional. You know, I kind of want to do like a stream where it's more like just like penitent, you know, or melancholic, I guess. So that brings us to Tower of Heaven. This is a 2009 Flash game that thankfully was rescued from the bowels of I think Armor.com or whatever it was on. And it's just kind of a platform game, kind of along the lines of Meat Boy before Meat Boy was a thing. It's just an old Flash game. It's not going to be a long game. I'm going to tell you that right now. But it's a quiet, a little bit more thought-provoking game, you know. So that's what we're doing. Probably, it's not going to be a long stream tonight. I'm probably not even going to make it to an hour, honest to God. So however long it takes us to finish this, we'll get done and then call it a night and come back tomorrow for whatever I have prepared. I forgot the socials. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I feel that. It's definitely not going to take too long tonight. It's a very basic Flash platformer, so don't really don't expect too much. So what for Tower of Heaven is? It's just a pixel game, right? But the music is amazing, and that's how I still remember this game to this day. I like long after I finished this game the first time and just kind of dropped it because it was a Flash game. You know, you don't really play those again. I listened to the music for years, and apparently I'm not the only one. I put it in on YouTube. This actually has a category somehow. Someone put in Tower of Heaven on YouTube. I don't know why, and I don't know how, but it's very interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here. Press X or down to advance this dialogue. What's this? Yet another soul seeks for to scale my tower? Welcome, young one. Perhaps you do not realize the danger of what you're attempting. If you truly wish to ascend this tower and claim the reward, then make your way to those stairs with the arrow keys. When you reach such a staircase, press X or down to enter them. To jump, press Z or the up button. Oh, Christ. To pause the game or save, press Q. Be warned, I have no patience for slow workers. If you cannot reach the stairs in the next floor before the time runs out, I shall smite you. May heaven grant you fortune. Now, scaling this tower wouldn't be all that dangerous if it simply involved climbing stairs, would it? Then again, you probably expected as much. May heaven grant you fortune. I don't know how good I'm going to be at this game. It's been a long time. It was, honest to God, probably 2009 when I last played it. I remember one room in particular with a couple saw blades. It's going to be very hard to get through. This is already going great. I'm not a fan of this control setup here, I'm not gonna lie. My kingdom for a fucking space bar. If you were playing these games back in the day, you're probably getting, remember Realm of the Mad God? That used to be such a fun game. Me and my buddies used to play that relentlessly. Before the whole caravan meta, or the convoy meta was big, we would just kind of wander around endlessly. There we go. It's like, why is it so loud in my ear still? Let me know how the audio mixing is, by the way, if I'm too loud or the game is too loud or something needs to be adjusted. I tested it a little bit, and I've got my gain down a little bit more on the microphone, but we'll see. That was close. You'll still have to prove that you're worthy to progress further. And you better get used to proving yourself, believe me. Remember, you can save your game through the pause menu, which you can access by pressing Q. May heaven grant you a fortune. So I don't know what it was last night with my YouTube connection fucking up. I did everything from updating OBS to let's see, I updated OBS, I checked for file corruption, I changed the default IP gain. Like, I did just about everything short of, like, disconnecting and reconnecting, which I finally did, and that fixed it, so. I could potentially do a new stream of the Killer series. Like, I really want to play those again. What? You're still here? I've never had to do this, but in that case, let's make things more amusing. Pick up that tablet in front of you. This is the Book of Laws. Within the walls of this tower, you must obey what it commands, or I will smite you. I will add new laws to this book when I see fit, so that you may be fairly tested of your ability. When I add new laws, all old laws will still be in effect. You may view the laws at any time by pressing W. May heaven grant you fortune. You know what's fucking crazy is I would be a lot worse at this if it wasn't for Team Fortress 2. Like, what I'm doing right now with the arrow keys is actually my pyro setup when I don't have a mouse hooked up. It's so fucking coincidental. I don't know. I'm not good at this. I don't really know what you call these. Challenge platformers? Where it's not really about the platforming and adventure. It's more about like just overcoming challenges. I don't know. Meat Boy, VVVV. There's like this was a whole thing. Well after this game was big. God damn it. Oh man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what's the law you can say? The law is pressing left and right to scroll through the laws. Just to return the game. Oh, we don't have any yet. Okay. I thought we already had a law. Hopefully the frame rate's holding. Like, I'm kind of hoping a lot of these games are just like, they're very small, low-functioning games anyway, you know? You're quite the persistent one, I see. Since this is so easy for you, let's add another rule. Thou shalt not touch blocks or walls from the side. This should be funny. Yeah, it's funny. That's a word for this. Funny. So once I'm out of ramblings, I'm probably just going to mute myself, because it's really... This game's about the music, you know? Ah, shit. Yeah. Oh, it gets worse, trust me. Oh, you sack of shit. There's gonna be one particular room I'm probably gonna spend the majority of the time stream on. Just one fucking part of one room. Oh, right there. That's some timing. Fuck. I'm honestly surprised at how well the crap book's actually holding up to this. It's honestly refreshing in this day and age. 2025, I still have a whole bunch of just EXE game files, you know. Alright, let's go now. Got it. Oh shit, this is it. Grrr. So, the pawn chooses to play this game of death with its maker. Have fun with this new rule then. Thou shalt not walk left. This is so bad. Oh shit, this is it. This is the one. This is gonna, like, yeah, this is gonna be like 10 minutes. You can jump left though. Fuck. Fuck. Maybe it's even the one. I think there's actually one worse than this. Yeah, a little bit. I was thinking of Martian. I don't know from what, though. Some little alien dude it reminds me of. Fuck, man. This is such a bullshit hallway. Oh my god. Fuck, there's a rhythm. There's a rhythm you gotta get. If you fuck it up, you're dead. So, as of 2 nights ago, I streamed Harmony of Dissonance, the maximum mode, and holy shit, that was like... I have not considered actually going out and buying a game physically that I know is like $80 for a long time up to this point. But I might actually go out and fucking find a cartridge of Harmony of Dissonance now. It was so fucking fun. Like, it was a very unique experience for Castlevania. It was so fucking fast, and it's not like the usual fast where it's like an Aria or like Dawn of Sorrow where you get like a zoomy fucking soul and you just go zooming around and shit. Like, no, like this was legit movement techniques from out of, like, just straight out of the box. You can fucking zip You know, it was a lot of fun. I was having a blast. And it had quite a bit of sequence breaking too, so that I have to lock in. You could actually explore the castle in a lot more open-ended fashion than normal. Um, it really made exploration feel good, you know? Like, granted, there wasn't a whole lot to look for. There was some, like, health upgrades and heart upgrades. And that was about your only motivation for looking in each little nook and cranny. But for someone who hadn't played that game in 3 years... There we go. And I couldn't quite remember where anything was. What? Oh, I think I must have ran out of time. Wait, do I just have to go back through the staircase again? Huh? But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Fuck was I touching? Considering going out by actually shelling out for a cartridge, which is not something I do these days. Harmony, I believe, is around, like, I've been seeing it go around for like $80, you know, which is pretty fucking absurd. Especially for a game that was pretty well panned when it came out. And especially after Aria came out, it was pretty well forgotten, sadly. If you're not a freak like me, though, it's in the fucking Advanced Collection. You can find it in a few different places for a lot cheaper than that. Which is how I've been playing it, and it's been pretty good. If you don't mind playing it on a blown-up TV. Though, knowing me, I would get the fucking cartridge and then immediately try and find, like, a Game Boy player or something to put it on TV. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? What am I doing? Yeah, this might be the room. This might be it. I don't know. I seem to remember a room with 2 blades, though. I'm fucking losing it, man. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself. We're gonna beat this. Okay, yeah, that was it. I forgot that's all I had to do was go back through. It's pretty, isn't it? Like, I want to emphasize, this was from a point in gaming when, like, I don't know. There are games that you can obviously tell, particularly on the indie scene, had a lot of influence on future games, and this is one of them. But it wasn't trying to say anything. You know what I mean? I'm trying to phrase this as, like, least unpleasant as possible. You know, I'm trying to sugarcoat it. This game has no message. It just exists. Art for the sake of art. Expression for the sake of expression, you know? You're smarter than I thought, but you don't know what you're getting yourself into. I will try and make your death quick and painless. God damn it. A pixel short. Fucking love this music so much. As far as I know, it may still be there too. On YouTube. I'll have to go look, see if the playlist is still around. There's a few games that really wowed me with their soundtracks that were indie titles. Fuck. This and Pony Island was another one. That was one that was kind of too full of itself, but music was outstanding. Oops. Can't go left, I forgot. Oops, I missed the bus. I should drop down there and see if there's still spikes, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the play. Oops. Aha, no. Damn it. What am I thinking? I'm not there yet. This game's not forgiving at all with the fucking pixels. You need a big ass head. Damn it, damn it, fuck. I keep trying to get cute and skip one fucking step. I need to just go up each step. But I'll lock the fuck back in here again. Back! Huh? Okay, so I need... Okay. Somehow I need to figure out how to time that properly. It would be nice if it, like, the game told you what law you broke. So you can know... Or if you broke a law. Uh-huh. Ah, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself. Oh, shit. That was tough. You will fail, sooner or later. You're no different from the rest, despite what you may think. The reward is not meant for mortal hands. To claim it, you must first shed your humanities. Thus I give you a new rule. Thou shalt not touch living things. May heaven grant you, well, you'll see soon enough. Okay, this is the one. I think this is the one. Woo! There we go. The hardest thing to get accustomed to is the hang time you have in the air. Man, you know what? This really makes me want to play as fucking Spiral Knights. I wonder if that game even still exists. That was such a cute little fucking game. I love that one. Me and my buddies, we used to play that all the fucking time. Whoop. Not the danger hands. I'm allergic. I got the hay fever. Oh shit. Not the butterflies. Fuck. Need the Orkin man. Fuck. Figure. So what if I could get on top of that block? I don't think I can. You know, and it really was this point around a change was beginning in the game world, in the the streaming world. Like, it was already at this point, 2009. I remember the incessant need to insert yourself into the game is kind of becoming a thing. Not not little self-inserts or OCs, but like to overlay a game with your own thoughts. You know, like I remember there's another game, a Flash game I played once around the same point. Don't remember what it was named, but it was styled after Link's Awakening. Very similar to this, where it was using Game Boy grayscale. And I'll give it a try. It looks good. The game started with like 6 pages of dialogue, just constant fucking droning and exposition. And it's like, who wants to play this, you know? And that was kind of like, that was the first, like, I would argue it a fucking turning point where what the fuck did I touch? Where games were beginning to kind of be seen as like vehicles of a higher thought, I you know, rather than just entertainment or expression, you know. And we've still not come back from it yet. And that was kind of my worst fear back then, is how long is this going to be? How long will this trend take to be bucked? And it's apparently been damn near 20 years now. Now, let me add on to that by being completely contradicting myself. Talking about Strange Town and the Anthology of the Killer, the writer, the creator, he touched me. I think is, honest to God, one of the most important authors of like dystopian thought. I don't just like philosophy. I don't know. I don't know what it is really, but the games exemplify this innate flaw in society that we have, where we begin to apply the rules of art and theater to everything, and it then becomes impossible to decipher what is and is not. This is it. It becomes impossible to decipher what is fiction and what's reality, you know? And that was back in 2021, and every time I've seen those games played and I go back and look at the story, it just becomes more and more clear or prophetic, and it's just kind of horrifying how on the nail he got it with those. So again, if you've not played the Anthology of the Killer or any of the Killer games, they're all in Game Jolt. Go try them. They're very good. There is no chance for you, no reward. This tower extends to a place beyond your reach. Defying me will only bring you closer to demise. But if you're so sure of yourself, henceforth, thou shalt no longer check the rules. Please. This is fucking... This is the room. This is the fucking room right here. Damn it. Keep snagging my antennae. My pedipalp. Fuck it. This game does a great job of making you feel rushed when all you have to do is be patient. It's like a platforming bullet hell almost. Just careful, meticulous, precise movements. It'll be fine. There's no rushing needed here. And it's amazing what this game can teach me versus like Mega Man Extreme 2, where I spaz the absolute fuck out of every fucking situation with a moving platform and an instant death hallway. My brain just cannot, I can't handle those kind of fucking situations, man. Just can't do it. So I have a terrible idea. My most successful video in the history of my channel has been that god-awful Gorefield demo game that I did. And the only reason it does well is because the algorithm picked up and showed it to all of the, like, Five Nights at Freddy's and Lumpy Biscuit. I think that's his name, isn't it? The Lumpy fans and all that, you know. That's the only reason I've been running on coattails of Greater Men for God knows how fucking long. It finally dropped off. But every once in a while it comes sneaking back in, like my most viewed video of like the week or whatever. Like a tumor. And I just found it on Game Jolt again. So I wonder if it's actually done. I know I shouldn't. But I kind of want to stream it. Just to see what happens. Just to see if lightning can strike twice. The saw blade's not even the worst part in there. That's the fucking butterflies. And you don't have to rush. 1 minute's plenty of time to get this fucking level done. You don't have to rush, you just have to wait for the right pattern. You just don't have to rush. Just wait. Just be patient. Calculate. Think ahead. That's it. Be an idiot. Be a dumbass. probably gonna mute my stream or mute my mic for this one. It's just me. It's gonna be concentration here. How dare you? How dare you continue to live? Is it merely to spite me? You damn fool. Those covetous enough to seek my reward deserve only fiery torment. You will share that fate soon enough. The Book of Law shatters. You can move left again. Oh, so I touched that. Okay. In the end game now, boys and girls. Fuck. I love the use of the speckling to denote a different layer. Like, I love that. The stippling. It's so nice. This is some just master grade fucking pixel art. Absolutely gorgeous game. And it does one of those things I love the most about, where it's not overly, like, it's not trying to fill the screen with stuff, you know? Oops. My God, what am I doing? No touchy. No touchy. Could have saved that one. fucking spike, I swear to God. What the fuck was that? Fucking finally, man. Jesus Christ. That took forever. You emerge unscathed. Is there nothing left for to deter this? Was my gift of humanity truly that poor in ye? State your will, then. There is no prize as precious as that which you've lost. I see. So it shall be, then, if the earth so desires to cut its ties in advance, may peace be with thee. Farewell, traveler. It was the butterfly all along. That's Tower of Heaven. I saw the traveler make his way toward the monolith, that thin gash amidst the clouds, an open seam between heaven and earth that eluded the eye of God. Or perhaps it had not. Perhaps it beckoned from one realm to the other, wedded and ruled as one. For look how clean it split the horizon twain. A Tower of Heaven, Journal of an Unknown Traveler. So yeah. Beautiful game from an era that doesn't exist anymore. I highly recommend if you like this or want to challenge it yourself, give it a try. I'll put a link into not only the game on Game Jolt, but also leave a link for the playlist of the music, because the music's just fucking fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, a very challenging game, very good. Very melancholic. $424 deaths, holy shit. And 2 secrets missed. Alright, so there's more to see. If you want to see more, again, can't recommend it enough. So that's it for me. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow for All Souls Day. I have a few things in mind that we can try. And then Monday, we'll be starting Sword of Mana. So if that's something that piques your interest, please come join me. I highly recommend it. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.